the channel for westerns and more.
No.
It's wonderful this time of the year. You would like it there. How about it?
No, Tom, you can't go out there. They know all about the federal judge. They'd kill you if you go down to the jail. Stay here, Tom.
Badass women that outshone their male co-stars in westerns. Today I have a video of 10 western films where female characters outshine their male leads, either by commanding the narrative, delivering standout performances, or embodying the genre's themes of resilience and agency more powerfully than their male counterparts. These films where women break from traditional western roles, example, damsel or saloon girl, drawing from sources like IMDb, Collider and ScreenRant, etc. I've prioritized a mix of classic and modern westerns, ensuring variety, while focusing on films where women's performances or roles eclipse the men's. If you enjoy this video, hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Johnny Guitar, 1954. Director, Nicholas Ray. Saloon owner, Vienna, Joan Crawford, faces a vengeful rancher, Emma Small, Mercedes McCambridge, in a frontier town, caught in a feud over land and past loves, with drifter Johnny Guitar, Sterling Hayden, as a secondary figure. How outshines? Joan Crawford's fierce, commanding Vienna dominates the film, running her saloon with authority and facing down a lynch mob. Her fiery performance and progressive stance supported a railroad, overshadow Hayden's passive Johnny, who serves as a pretext for the women's rivalry. Mercedes McCambridge's intense Emma further steals the spotlight, making the male leads feel peripheral. The Furies, 1950. Director, Anthony Mann. Vance Jeffords. Barbara Stanwyck. A headstrong heiress, clashes with her tyrannical rancher father, T.C., Walter Houston, over land and love in 1870s New Mexico, leading to betrayal and violence. How outshines? Stanwyck's Vance is a complex, fiery protagonist, driving the narrative with her ambition and defiance. Her passionate, abrasive dynamic with T.C. overshadows Houston's larger-than-life role, and her confrontation with his gold-digging lover, Judith Anderson, is a highlight embodying Western themes of power and revenge more vividly than the men.
Throw me a rope! It must be a calf. It looks like a man, but it can't be. Only a brainless calf would get himself stuck in the mud. TC, you come out of there. You're too old to play at mud pie.
She has.
Said it was a thing I'd tell her myself.
Temple, I knew how difficult it would be for you. It was my wish to ease it for you, to help you, to smooth it.
Told her I warranted Flo would be a friend to you. She yanked the blinkers off of me and made me see what an ornery old moss horn I was to.
To work you so very hard, my dear, to compel such self-sacrifice of you. So it's all been wonderfully arranged. Mr. Bailey has a competent man on his way here now to take the load of running the Furies from you.
Yeah, it's fitting.
He'll evict the squatters, as Mr. Anaheim insists. All of the squatters, including the Herreras.
No. Have your word they're not to be touched.
My dear, the entire territory will envy you because you're to make the wonderful grand tour of Europe. I envy you myself, to see all that for the first time. And, my dear, please remember, there will always be room for you at the Furies. There will always be a room for her, won't there, Temple?
Westward the Women, 1951. Director, William A. Wellman. A wagon train of women, led by guide Buck Wyatt, Robert Taylor, journeys from Chicago to California in the 1850s to marry settlers facing brutal hardships and attacks. How outshines? The ensemble of women, including Hope Emerson, as Patience, outshines Taylor's stoic Buck with their grit and resilience. They learn to shoot, drive wagons, and survive, embodying the Western's pioneering spirit more than the male lead, who fades as their collective strength takes center stage.
She's not dead. Nothing's happened to her that didn't happen to her before. All I did was rough her up a little.
You remember what I told you I was going to do.
Stand on! Down on! You see what you started?
It wasn't her fault. It could have happened.
What do you mean it wasn't her fault? Who fired that gun? Roy was out of his mind to sign you on, you and your partner. From now on, Dan, on, stick close to your wagon. Don't move away from it. Where do you think you were going?
I didn't care.
Well, let's get back.
But you did.
Did what?
Came after me.
Kapaloo, 1965. Director, Elliot Silverstein. School teacher, Kapaloo, Jane Fonda, becomes an outlaw to avenge her father's murder, hiring a drunken gunslinger, Kid Shalene, Lee Marvin, in a comedic western. How outshines? Fonda's cat transforms from naive to fierce, driving the plot with her resolve. Her charisma and leadership outshine Marvin's bumbling Shalene, whose drunken antics, while memorable, serve as comic relief to her heroic arc. Destry Rides Again, 1939. Director, George Marshall. Deputy Tom Destry, James Stewart, arrives in a lawless town to tame it, clashing with saloon singer Frenchie, Marlene Dietrich, who ultimately helps rid the town of corruption. How outshines? Dietrich's vibrant, seductive Frenchie steals every scene, her bold performance and pivotal role in the town's salvation, overshadowing Stewart's mild-mannered Destry. Her sacrifice in the climax centers her as the emotional core.
New Orleans, Tom?
No.
It's wonderful this time of the year. You would like it there. How about it?
No, Tom. You can't go out there. They know all about the gone down to jail. Stay here, Tom.
The Quick and the Dead, 1995, director Sam Raimi. A female gunslinger, the Lady, Sharon Stone, enters a deadly, quick draw tournament in a corrupt town to avenge her father's death, facing off against outlaws and the town's boss, Gene Hackman. How outshines? Stone's steely, enigmatic lady drives the narrative, her sharpshooting and quest for revenge embodying classic Western heroism. She overshadows Hackman's villain and male co-stars Russell Crowe, Leonardo DiCaprio, with her intensity and moral complexity.
Things she can't do.
Why are you really here? You're no gunfighter.
Forget the past.
String him up! Put him on a chair!
Some people deserve to die.
TriStar Pictures presents Sharon Stone.
I'm gonna kill you if I have to ride all the way to hell to do it. Hey, my face.
In a film and the dead. In this town, you're either one
The Homesman, 2014, director Tommy Lee Jones. Mary B. Cuddy, Hilary Swank, a strong-willed pioneer, escorts 3 mentally ill women across the frontier, joined by drifter George Briggs, Tommy Lee Jones. How outshines? Swank's resolute, complex Cuddy carries the film, managing the dangerous journey with courage while grappling with personal despair. Jones, Briggs, is a supportive figure, reliant on her leadership, making her the emotional and narrative anchor.
It's your job, and you sworn to do it. That's why I set you free.
3 crazy women for 5 weeks is a lot more than I bargained for.
Difficult and dangerous.
Expect it will.
Are you scared?
A little.
3 kinds of people out here. Wagon trains that don't want to see crazy people, freighters who will surely rape you, and you're going to meet Indians who will kill you.
Upon thy daughter, bless her in this undertaking. May carry home these poor souls. We beg of thee. Amen.
They want
whatever we got. If they think we're worth the trouble, we're dead. Something happens to me, you get in a wagon quick as you can. You shoot the women in the head and then shoot yourself.
Realize what a grand thing you're doing, taking these poor, helpless women home. If you don't, I assure you, I do. Generous act of your life.
Meek's Cutoff, 2010, director Kelly Reichardt, Emily Tetherow, Michelle Williams, and other settlers, led by unreliable guide Stephen Meeks, Bruce Greenwood, struggles to survive in the 1840s Oregon desert. How outshines? Williams' Emily emerges as the group's moral and practical leader, challenging Meek's hubris and making critical decisions. Her quiet strength and defiance outshine the male character's ineffectiveness, redefining Western heroism.
I don't blame him for not knowing. I blame him for saying he did.
We made our decision. This is going to be a bad dream soon. It's a quick one. He knows where the water is.
I've seen him strip the flesh clean off a man while he's still breathing.
You people got no idea what you are dealing with here.
We caught him signaling to someone. It means something. Open your eyes. God knows where he's taking us.
Is he ignorant or is he just plain evil?
Who knows what's over that hill? Could be water. Could be an army of heathens.
The Missing, 2003, director Ron Howard. Maggie Gilkerson, Kate Blanchett, a frontier healer, teams up with her estranged father, Tommy Lee Jones, to rescue her kidnapped daughter from outlaws in 1880s New Mexico. How outshines? Blanchett's fierce, independent Maggie drives the narrative, her resilience and resourcefulness outshining Jones's flawed secondary character. Her maternal determination embodies the Western's survivalist spirit, more than the male leads. True Grit 2010. Director Joel and Ethan Coen. Young Mattie Ross. Haley Steinfeld hires grizzled Marshal Rooster Cogburn, Jeff Bridges, to hunt her father's killer, proving her tenacity in the 1870s West. How outshines? Steinfeld's steely, articulate Mattie is the film's heart, narrating and driving the quest with unwavering resolve. She overshadows Bridges' gruff Cogburn and Matt Damon's LaBeouf, manipulating both to achieve her goal. Notes: these films were chosen for their strong female characters who outshine male leads through narrative dominance, memorable performances, or embodying Western themes. Example: revenge, resilience, more powerfully. The video prioritizes women who defy traditional roles, drawing from classics, 1940s to 1960s, and modern 1990s to 2010s Westerns to show the evolution of female representation. The women here, saloon owners, gunslingers, pioneers, often take on roles typically reserved for men, redefining the genre's heroic archetype. Why these films matter? These Westerns highlight women who challenge the genre's male-dominated norms, offering complex, agency-driven characters who steal the spotlight. Their performances and stories enrich the genre, proving women can be the heart of Western narratives.
In this gang a rough life. I do not regret shooting your father.
If you enjoyed this video, hit notification to get my new videos. Check out my channel and Facebook page. The links are in the description. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. I appreciate it. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon. The channel for Westerns and more.